Hello, this is really quick video. I'm really busy again. But oh, oh dear, I think that's a former. So this is how it gets. Oops, when you have it in. I don't think it's focusing on this one. Yeah, no. So it's like really wet and didn't make it, but that's expected. So this was that. Why I never check it? Was it like Trichocentrum or Trichocentrum or something similar? Rat tail is the common name. So this is, I think it's related to the mule ear oncidiums. But yeah, so here it is. These are the small ones, which I just took one off. I'm going to give them water. I'm leaving home, visit my mom. So next week, if I do have some videos which I could like edit now and push them out for the next week. But if I don't have time before I leave to visit my mom, you just have to be without videos for 1 week, because the videos and editing is not my priority for the next week, because I want to see my mom. But yeah, so these are the bigger ones, just chilling, doing what they used to be doing, and yeah, no change. I might try this with a bit of more light when I come home. Now I don't dare to actually change that much. I'm actually going to might give them some seaweed extract with the watering, and I'm going to change this well, it's not a basket, but it's like this tub thingy, which they are. These are the seedling boxes where you propagate seedlings, and I'm taking this off because I'm worried if they come off and I'm not here to put them back on or something happens. So I have this box which actually have the lid as well, so this is like missing it, so I'll change that too. So yeah, I think it was Trichocentrum. Might actually have learned the name, but yeah, I assume that might be a new leaf. I'm not sure. I don't actually remember what they have been doing. Yeah, I guess when there is like 10 of these in one plant, I might be, oh well, I think this has grown. Can you actually tell any difference in this? It's like really hard to say. I really don't know if they have changed or not. But yeah, at least they are not dead, so I assume it's going to be okay. But yeah, if I cannot see any difference after next week, I think I have to figure out something else for these ones to get them to actually to grow. I need to change something, because there should be already some sort of like change. I'm not sure if you know this species more, please tell me, but something is not adding up, so I might have to figure out, but I really need to be there, so I'm not going to change nothing now, because they are not going down, so they are just sulking basically. But yeah, okay, moving on to the next one. I hope you're in frame and can actually see something. So these are the Cattleya intermedia variety semi-alba cerulean or corulia, actually, because of the C. If it's Latin, it's I think it's hard C, so like a K. But yeah, I think we are having some new pseudobulbs there coming. The thing there, not sure, are you focused? Gosh, it's really hard to show you, but yeah, that's like in there next to this one. So this is pushing out new pseudobulb. How about you? Cannot see any new pseudobulb things, but I think I see new root coming out of there. If you could focus, please. Sorry. So you can see there's that sort of like nubbin. It's so exposed with my hand that, yeah, it's having hard time to focus. But yeah, there is nubbin, so it's this one likes to do new root. Okay, fine by me. I'm happy with that. So these were like 1 week after everyone else was. Yeah. Gosh, I think it doesn't like my skin tone. Sorry. I think I need to have like black gloves or something. Or, yeah. They used to call me that I look like I was a captain of a ship that's contains calc or calcium, like that powdery white thing. So yeah, I think I see some sort of knob in there too, but because it's really hard to actually get it to focus there, due to the lighting issues. But yeah, I hope you can actually see something there in that smaller. Yeah, it's a root. So this one has decided that it needs more roots, which I'm not surprised because these didn't have that good roots when I started with these ones. I think I kept them way too long in there. So if you watch the first video, you can actually see what size these are and how much they had roots and all. So you can actually decide for yourself when to deflask and when to wait. So, and these should have come out earlier, or that would have been a better thing to have. And then the next one. How are you, my dear, and what are you doing? Cannot seem to have anything going on with this one. On this, I might have had already that second pseudobulb, but there is actually coming root. If you can see that, I can still tilt it a bit. Yeah, you can see it now. So yeah, establishing itself, which is good. It's always good. Root is a good thing. And this one had this little thing here. I think this was separate, but as you can see, this one as well has actually root nubbing coming there. So I think this is going to make it as well. So I just pop it in there, let it do its thing, and yeah, there is coming new root. I think I'll give them all because I'm going to be away that long. So I'm going to give them pure rainwater this time. So in case these get like too dry or something, so I'm not going to burn any roots because of that, because I'm going to be away 9 days. So I won't be there checking them out. So if they, for some odd reason, decide next week to push out like 10,000 roots, it's only going to be dry with pure water and not with some residues of some fertilizer. So I think I go with the safest bet and do that. And what have you done? Nothing, I suppose. Yeah. Just the same as usual. There is this 3 pseudobulbs or 2? 3, yeah. So there's one, that's 1, 2, 3. So I don't see any root growth or anything, but this was the one which popped out. And this one is totally jammed there. So I assume there is like loads of roots there. I need to figure out how to really stabilize this one there, so it's not going to be like bouncing up and down constantly. And don't think I like the way the roots looks to be. They have died back a bit, so I really need to get this down into the media. So now I have to dig it in and let it have like more moisture, because I don't think it has been that happy bouncing up down there with no cover for the roots to actually dig into. Now we are a bit more lower there, and it's not like, as you can see, it's stable. So maybe it'll continue growing roots now as well. This little thingy, look, if I ever get this one into flowering size, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually give it up, because that's a trooper. Honestly, I don't even want to try to raise it or anything if I don't see any roots there. Nope. So I'll just let it be there, because it's still pushing out its leaves and all. And yeah, I think that's a new pseudobulb there coming up a bit higher, and that one is a new pseudobulb there. So it has 2 pseudobulbs here, and it's not that stabilized, but that one, as you can see, it has grown the root all the way down there. And yeah, and still it's this moist. I'm keeping them constantly moist. So I know some says that you need to let them dry in between and all this, but as long as I'm not seeing any like decay or any that they get moldy or anything like that, they are fine. I let them have that sort of moist environment. Only if I see mold or something else, then, and only time I have seen any mold in these 4 weeks has been when they have died off. So the mold comes at that point. So it's not like the plant is going to die or anything. Okay, let's see. So, oh sorry, I forgot to tell you. So the other ones, they were these Ringcatlianthe, Pamela Finney crossed with Sagaric wax. So those little ones. Okay, now you know. So the next one. So these are the, I think it was Deckeri. Yes. So these are the Cattleya Deckeris. You can see now those roots which were last week, they were just little stumps starting to form, and now they are quite huge, as you can see. So this is pushing on this, and if I don't do anything, it's going to be like this the whole time and growing like this. So I really have to, now I really have to take from myself from my neck, we say in Finland, when we want to like pull ourselves together and do stuff. So I really need to actually get this thing stabilized. And yeah, great color, no burning, no nothing. Still really wet environment. And the next one, okay, you're like dripping stuff. I think this has been like that part which is next to the humidifier. I have a fogger in there, which is actually giving the humidity to the plants, and this one is really odd. So it's growing these new roots here. There's actually one knob in there, you cannot see it, but it's like opposite of that big new root. So it's growing a new root there. And this one had like some sort of new root thing going there, but for some odd reason it got brown. Yeah, I need to clean this up a bit, and maybe I'll rearrange. This was one of those, I think, which got thrown into the washer or something. I had like a few of them, so I need to stabilize it and rearrange it. But yeah, I think I need to cut off some old leaves from here, which is quite normal, I guess, with these, that there is new. And this is that new pseudobulb. As you can see, it's really growing well in this one. And yeah, I might have to think about if I put the sundews next to this area, because how the fogger is in my paludarium, it's giving the most of the moist into this, like this side. So if I have the sundews there, they don't mind it. So I'll just push back a bit my Calleas so they don't get too much. Well, yeah. And anyway, I'm not using it when I'm not here, so these are getting a little bit drier. And these are the two new pseudobulbs that you saw last time. They are growing, as you can see. And not seeing any roots now, but I'm sure that in a few weeks we can actually see that they have taken off the whole pot. But these were the last one of these seedlings, which I had for you now. And the next time I'm going to show you the bigger ones which are growing there. I actually have to move them too. Sorry, I'm thinking at the same time. It's not really fun with if I'm keeping quiet and not telling you what I'm thinking. So I'll just switch and come back with the bigger ones. Now then, let's take a look at these ones. Let me know down below if you want to actually see my other I have like one small pseudobulb division from my Twinkle, which I bought last December, well, that last year's orchid show in Finland. That's looking quite interesting. I have had it in my paludarium, so you can actually see how it has bounced back from one pseudobulb, and it actually flowered this summer. So I actually had one twinkle flower. But yeah, it was in my paludarium. So, and then there is this Laelia goldiana and Laelia Cattleya tenebrosa, the gold variety, which I bought last spring from Schwerter. and how they are doing. I just checked my Goldiana and it's like growing biggest pseudobulbs thus far, so it's looking really great. So I could, next time when I come back home and I'm going to have this update with these ones from Rölke, would you like to see those ones? I could actually add them there. But yeah, I think this pseudobulb is going to be big on this tenebrosa, if you can see the whole plant. So it's like going nuts, basically. I don't know what I do. I just keep it next to the light, I guess. But it's still growing. Yeah. I'm interested to see how big this gets, like the next summer or something, if I continue doing this. Well, these are actually going off from this table. They are looking good. I cannot see any pests or anything. So due to the lighting stuff, my neighbor who is taking care of my fish doesn't want to do anything to do with the plants. So I have this like timers for them, so I have to put this under the grow light. Where's the timer? And this one, I think that pseudobulb which was plumping up there hasn't moved. Don't know why. It showed like it's going to, but it didn't. I still haven't taken off this root. Maybe I should now, because it's completely brown. And yeah, that's growing. I need to actually direct it better towards the light, and you haven't seen the name properly. So this is the purpurata, and so I don't want to have that sort of kink, but I'll put it so that there's up above the light, so it's going to turn around. Now it's like the light is coming from that direction, so of course it's going to go towards the light. It loves light. And then the next one. Ooh, my order from IKEA came, and I can actually have my new pots with these ones because I want to have my cups back. That's the good thing living basically alone. I can negotiate with my kid how we are going to live in this house. But yeah, nobody's there complaining if I'm using my coffee cups for the plants. I think this is still growing, so I just damaged the tip basically, so it's not even basically, yeah, I did damage the tip. So this is the red rum cross with Arizona. So the Cataletonia, and that new pseudobulb is pushing on, even though I did smash it. And this one is still growing as well. So I'm going to have really big pseudobulb. This is going to be bigger than the other one, and this one is still growing at the same time. So I'm really happy how vigorous this specimen is. So yeah, really waiting for that one too next summer, because if they are all these Cattleya types, oh, I showed you that already, are growing this well already during winter, just wait for the summer with the heat and all. Oh yeah, I have been measuring the temperatures and all in this room, which is for the warm growing ones. It actually drops during the night to 20, around 20, and then during the daytime the temperature, because of the lights, it goes up 25 almost. So I'm getting 5-degree change with the ambient temperature for the plants. So I think that's actually one of the key factors why they are doing so well with in my apartment. And of course, at the same time, the humidity, even though my humidifier is not that big, it's giving that extra boost for the humidity, but even if it's not working, it still is above 50%, and during the night it goes up towards 60, maybe 61 in this room, which is warmer. And the other room, which is cooler, where I keep, for example, my winter resting type dendrobiums, or which generally would like to have a little bit chill down, where the cactuses are, the humidity is around 60 to 70%, and I have a couple of fans there because of that, so that the air is changing. And yeah, so it's quite well, and that was actually like 1 degree less than in here. And of course then I have that one part of the house which is underneath the ground, so I have the light there, and all the few cool growers which I have, which came in this time because I'm not here checking them out, so I had to bring them in now. So that's always around 80 degrees when the light is on, so it can go even lower if I don't open the door so that the heat gets in. So it's like 15 maybe where they are. So yeah. Ooh, and you should see how much my yeah, you're going to see. Yeah, so the cool grow is like that, so I'll show you next time. So hello, I think we have new roots. And sorry, I think this is going like 26 minutes. I'll try to make it shorter, but yeah, this is the Brassia. I really would like to repot this already. I might actually repot it and put a bit more water retentive media in there and put some water underneath there. I think I'll do it today, so I have like a couple of days to check this so it won't get too dry. Yeah, that's what I do, because if the roots get, yeah, I might have time to actually come back. I just like to do it when the roots are that small, like they are really small, so that I'm not going to be damaging them too much. So that's my idea here. Oh, hello. I think this would need more water. It has that sort of like wrinkly appearance, if you can see. So this is the Vanda Tricolor variety Suavis. So yeah, this one goes to the moss directly, because if this is similar to the requirements for which I have with the other Vanda, which the Cerulean, I really need to get above with that. I think I'll leave some water into the cup, so, or the pot which I'm getting tomorrow. Angrecum leonis. Yeah, sorry, I'm not measuring these now. I'll just show them to you and deal with it later. Doing like it's always done. Nothing special. I think this is growing. Honestly, it's like no issues. And there's the next one, which is going to need a new pot, and I definitely need to repot this before I go, even though I only have like a couple of days, but I think they'll manage that 9 days. And the new eye has moved. These are really fast. And then the new roots are coming, and so I'm going to repot them maybe today, later in the evening. So this was the Dendrobium nobile. I dared, after this summer, I was bold enough to buy new Dendrobium nobile virginale. If I'm not getting some of these, like for example the Laturia types or anything like that, to bloom, I'm not going to buy new ones. I need to see new blooms on, for example, Cattleya type, or new blooms on my own Seedlings, or if they are doing okay with what they have and I don't see any flowers, I really need to work on with these ones to get them actually blooming. So that's my idea with this one. So might be that, yeah, I might buy something, but general rule would be keep this like as it is and buy when you actually know how to take care of things. But yeah, this is looking good. It's still bulging after and maybe growing a bit. Oh yeah, I have the oculata, but because it's I could see a little bit like coloration on the leaves, and I noticed that it says that for Stanhopias, they during the summertime when it's warm, like 25 degrees, I need to adjust the light more to a dappled shade, and they like really loads of humidity. So I put it into the cooler room next to the window so they get that fall light, which we have here in Finland, which is not that high. And yeah, let's go and get it one. So I'll tell you the So I switched the place for some of my Stanhopias into the cooler room. So the Genesiana is actually hanging from the like above next to the window, or the both of this, because I upped the fertilizers what they are getting, but what I read about the Genesiana or Genesiana, I think I'll try to keep it with the cooler, shadier part of it's getting its south-facing wall, but because of the winter coming and also it's not that harsh light, so it's getting much more there is much more humidity in that room, and so I'm hoping I'm not going to be losing, as you can see, this leaf. This is the newest leaf. I'm not going to lose any more leaves because they were dying back, so I'm assuming it's the additional the combination of bright light and too warm. So if I would have cooler ambient environment, it could handle that light. So I'll just try these things out. But yeah, I did add up the fertilizer while they are growing, and I think this one needs a little bit water again. But yeah, these are looking good, and this has grown really fast in that room, this new growth. It was really it was growing, but I can actually say that in few days, which it has been staying in that new place, it's like, so yeah, in my environment, with my care and with my light levels and all here in capital city region in Finland, I would say amp up the humidity with these ones, adjust with the light, and you're good to go with the Stanhopias. Okay, so this was all. It was really nice to talk with you again. I don't do that much editing now, sorry. I just add the first and the last part of the video, like intro, outro things. And then I just put it online and you'll see this, but on Sunday, I'm not sure if I'm going to publish anything. I might not have time. I need to still run some errands before I leave to my mom. And I'll be back next week Sunday, so it might be next week Wednesday, maybe Sunday, before I'm able to push anything out. Let's see. But don't wait anything, okay? It was nice talking with you. Take care and see you the next time. Bye bye.